everyone. This is EmmaWeylin, and thank you for joining me on my plan with me. I can't talk today for some reason, but we'll get through it. So I'm starting with my monthly May. I created these pages for myself because I have specific needs and things that I like to see on my pages. So that's what I did. For this particular page, for the calendar of May, I'm going to be using washi tape that I got from, I believe it's Joann Fabrics. I will link it on the bottom. It's like this Flora collection, and it has matching papers and things with it. I didn't use the papers on this plan with me, but I might use them later on to make like dividers and things for my planner. Um, I love the bullet journal, and I wish that I could use it more effectively, but I think using Happy Planner discs and making my own pages is probably the way I'm going to plan moving forward, which is good because I make pages for Etsy, so you guys can actually see me using them the way I'm intending them to be used as I build my planner, and hopefully for 2022, I will have my own planner out on Etsy where you guys can print them out and use the pages yourself. So anyway, as you can see right here, I'm laying down the washi tape the way I want to. I don't always take my pages out of my book while I'm planning just because I don't have a lot of desk space. So you can see how people plan with limited desk space. Um, So, yeah, I'm sorry if there's a lot of blank spots with this voiceover and things, but I'm still learning how to do things. And yeah, I enjoy planning, as I'm sure most of you do too if you're watching this video. Um, so, yeah, I'm just gonna let myself decorate this page a little bit. Yeah, and yes, I do use an X-Acto knife on my pages. They're just little bits, not a whole lot. Usually I use like a ruler or a card or something to break the edge of the washi tape. I find I never get a good clean cut if I try to use scissors, and I'm always afraid that if I use an X-Acto knife that I'm going to end up cutting my page. So I use them that sparingly, and usually for little detail work on the corners where if I accidentally cut through the page, it's not quite that bad. Um, and for me, I've been using this floral washi pattern all year. I have some in my bullet journal that I had started. I have some in the passion planner I was using earlier in the year. And I just love it because there's so many different varieties and styles in this one little pack of washi tape, and they last a very long time. They go a long way, and like I said, there's matching papers, and I will probably, maybe next week, I'll use some of that. But for now, we're not quite fully into May yet, so I did my old planning style when we move on to this week. But for now, I'm just filling in the parts that I can with washi, and then I will be moving on to the few plans that I do have for this month. I work from home. I'm a stay-at-home mom. Well, I guess that would be a work-at-home mom. Um, so I really don't have a lot of plans outside of the house that I need in my main monthly calendar. A lot of that goes in the weeklies and the dailies for if I'm writing or if I'm creating a page for Etsy or making a video for my channel here or the channel I'm slowly building for my dogs, which is called Auntie Clover. Um, so, and I don't remember what I was saying. Anyway, so if you notice any weird hairs or something sticking to washi tape, I do have three Great Pyrenees dogs. They're very large and they're very hairy. I don't think I own anything that does not have at least one piece of Great Pyrenees hair on it. But anyway, so I will also link all of the products that I'm using down in the description below for Amazon or Joann's, or there's another place I shop for pens and things. It's called Jet Pen. Um, I will link those things below for you. Some of them will be an Amazon affiliate link where I make a tiny bit of money if you buy something, which helps me be able to make more of these videos. Um, I cannot fill up this space by just babbling. I don't know what else to talk about. Um, oh, okay. So when it comes to planning for somebody who is not very good at it, or they think they're not good at it, or they're not very good at sticking to the plan they made, plan anyway. I know that sounds weird, and a lot of people will then beat themselves up if they don't follow the plan. But I find that if I make a goal of, say, completing 25%, yeah, only 25% of what I had planned in a day, then that is successful for the personality type and who I am as a person. I'm an author, so I'm a little more on the artistic side, a little more scatterbrained, daydreamer type. So I have to have reasonable expectations for myself when it comes to anything, including planning. Because life changes, ideas change. I was planning on doing one thing and then something else came up. But if I have the plan down, then I can always go through and pick the most important things for that day that I need to get done, and everything else can get pushed off to tomorrow or canceled or whatever I need to do to be able to fit my little more of a free-spirited kind of way of doing things and living my life. So like there are heart appointments, which is something outside of the house with a time period, like a doctor's or a dental, or I'm having a meeting with somebody. Those things are what I call hard plans, things that I can't miss, things that I have to do. But things like doing the laundry, taking the dogs for a walk, washing dishes, writing a chapter, creating a page, all of those things are a lot more flexible, so I allow myself to be flexible so that planning actually works for me. So at some point I would like to have like a master to-dos list of things that need to get done, and I can go through and check it off. I'm just not sure how to translate exactly what I want that to be onto paper yet. But as soon as I have that, I will show you in my planner how I do it, and then I'll make pages that if you find something like that useful, you'll be able to find a quick, easy, simple solution on Etsy to help you with that. And I don't charge too much for my pages, so it should be affordable for just about everyone. Um, let's see, I'm to my more bullet journal part of my monthly setup, where the calendar part is great for appointments. This is great as I move through the month, where I get a little bit meatier. It's a 2-page spread, and I have it broken down into appointments, family, I think home personal, and then business. I don't know. It's on the other page. I can't see right now. The appointments are those hard things that I have to do. Family is just so that I know what my family is doing. My oldest daughter is 19. My youngest is 17. She'll be 18 in October. They still live at home. So while I don't plan things for them anymore, I like to know what their schedule is so that I can know when to expect them home and when not to expect them home. So if there's a work schedule or they're going out with friends or whatever, they just inform me of what they're doing so that, I can be a mom and make sure that they get home if they're supposed to be home, or if they're late, I can give them a quick call and say, hey, are you okay? And they can say, yep, I'm doing my thing, or no, mom, I need somebody to come pick me up, or whatever. Yeah, it's personal home and then for one category and then business for the other. And then my personal stuff, that's more of record keeping for me. Like I have curly hair, so I don't wash my hair as much as somebody with like straighter hair. And so I want to keep records of when I do it and what I use so that, I'm just tracking that to see how that's going. When I last did my nails, so I know how my nail polish is wearing. Um, and things of that nature. If I have any special personal goals I'm working on, like weight loss, I might jot down my weight or something that day so that I can keep track of what I'm doing there. And then um, for business, that's just what I have, my tentative plans for the moment. Um, Sorry about that. My throat was getting really dry, but anyway. So yeah, so this page is it's more of an at a glance for the month where I don't always have enough room to write in the little boxes because I write fairly large so that I can read it. Um, Even after I got my glasses, I still write large because my prescription's just weird and I can't always see tiny writing while I'm wearing my one set of glasses, and it's just easier for me. That weird little page right there, that's my weekly tracker of certain tasks I'm trying to remind myself to do every day. Sorry, I just got a drink of water. And then this page here, I'm gonna use some masking tape that I de-sticked a whole lot on the arm of my office chair, so that I can color those in a little bit better. But this is my weekly review, and I only ask myself three questions: what went right, what went wrong, and how can I make improvements? I'm sure there's more in depth, more detailed weekly reviews, but I find that it's short, it's simple, and it really helps me to just focus on one thing I can improve for the next week instead of having a whole huge heap of things that I have to work on and remember. It's just one small little thing, and it makes it easier for me to incorporate it into my day. And then I'm only doing it for the next week. So if it worked, great, and if it didn't, I can just change it up again. And so yeah, so this is my weekly review page. I decorated it very simply. And a lot of the times I don't decorate my pages too much because, again, I'm not an artist. So I don't draw all that well. And I don't want to waste all the ink on my color printer. So I tend to just print out black and white pages. And then if I want to add stickers or a little bit of color, I'll use my Tombow markers or other things that I have. Like I have colored pencils and things too. I haven't used them yet, but who knows? You never know what you're going to decide to do and draw or doodle or how you're going to want to color a specific spread for a week. So with on the next page of my review, I don't think I decorated it, but that's my weekly reflection, which goes more into depth about everything that happened that week. The good, the bad, the ugly, and or how things improved. Whatever I think I need to show for that week on how things are going or how well things went or didn't go. And like I said, I write big. I write a lot. That's kind of my thing. So I always leave myself lots and lots of space to write, because if I don't, then my planning always fails, which is not a very good thing, but it is what it is. So, um, yeah, I'm almost done with this page. I added some washi, and there's that weekly reflection, and then there's my list of that was supposed to say next month, but I forgot to edit the word, and so it says next week, but I know what it means, and we're moving on to week 17, which is the last week here in April. Um, and yeah, I noticed that I put my husband's dental appointment on the wrong day. It was supposed to be the 30th of April, not the 1st of May. But that's okay. I caught it, and it'll be in my weeklies. So, and I also keep a Google Calendar for me and my family. We just put things in as they pop up to make it easy for everybody to know if somebody's doing something when we're planning. So yeah, yes, digital is part of my planning system, but that's more for the family, just to see when appointments and work is going to happen for everybody. That way we know if we want to plan something, it's right there for all of us to see in our phones. Um, I didn't write a whole lot in the week this time because this is a pretty wide open week, and I am I'm sorry. I'm still not great at doing these voiceovers and filling up time. But yeah, this week I just more wrote in the goals of the things I wanted to get done versus like filling out the days, because there was only that one appointment this week. Now my husband does work outside of the home, but that's flexible. So, and he makes his own schedule. So I don't always know what that's going to be, because sometimes he'll be like, "Oh, I'm going to work today," and then um, an hour later he's like, "Never mind, I'm not going because of a phone call." And then he'll go the next day or whatever. So I don't typically write down his schedule until he's actually doing it. Um, and yeah, we're getting pretty close to the end here. So I guess I'm sorry. I will get better at this. Actually, I think I am getting better at it. Instead of saying I will get better, I'll say I am getting better, and then it'll come true. Um, so I'm just about done with this planning. Last night was crazy while I was filming this, so I ended up stopping the recording, and then I did some extra things that I wanted to do to, spruce up the pages, add a little bit more color, and you'll see that in a flip through at the very end here. Um, Probably right after I'm done filling in my sketchy dinner plans for the week. Yeah, here's the flip through, and this is what May looks like for 2021. Yep, that's my trackers for 4 weeks. And yeah, well, I hope you enjoyed this plan with me. And so, like, share, subscribe, comment down below if you want a page or something. Uh, Ask for it, and I'll see what I can do. And I enjoyed spending this time with you. So, I hope you all have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are.